Today's top news headlines: Supreme Court's judgment on MPSC exam 2016 held. Manipur BJP confident of forming next government. And Manipur sees downward trend in Delhi COVID cases. Hello, this is Pony TV giving you the latest English bulletin at 7. I'm LAKSMIBAI. Now the news in detail. The latest judgment handed down by Supreme Court in favor of MPSC 2016 aspirants has been held by CH Bizoy, former chief spokesman of Manipur BJP, and a group of aspirants on Saturday. The apex court has ordered the Manipur Public Service Commission MPSC to reconduct the 2016 examination within 4 months' time. Speaking to the media at his residence, CH Bizoy held the Supreme Court judgment while recalling that the poor 2016 MPSC aspirants filed a case in the court alleging rampant corruption and bribery in 2016 MPSC examination. They had been anxiously waiting for the verdict, he said.
Case in Loire Supreme Court of 22nd November 2019 repeat the role. There was no exam in Harakar Matunda. The guy that took the party and Shemaga Amuk Topocation, Tazali, state government, give Maruina, Deputy Advocate General. It is Advocate General Taraga, Ayamba Mahakna, KSC, Taran is Yetualapane. Supreme Court case Tenabakanda, Inakunda group on the line of group, the Taramatro, Yetuapa, Lana Topoyar, the Mudi Maringo, Pashadu, white. Otang ni pasal kaya celi ni, material piri ni. Aku na sen barang memani mata gum, urke kelam do, arui beda, saya temewa jaya te do, ngarang pagraban nomisi dida, aku praman tahu itu.
Group of aspirants spokesperson Kisan Singh expressed displeasure over the non-disclosure of the unsure seats of selected candidates of MPSC exam 2016 despite the High Court of Manipur had given the permission. He mentioned about the serious financial constraints they had faced in the effort to get the verdict. Advocate Gurumayam Puspa, R.K. Deepak, Sapam Bisojit and Supreme Court Senior Advocate Prasant Bhushan were the people who played the key role in the struggle to get the judgment, Kisan said. He also thanked All Manipur Students Union, MSU, and former BJP Chief Spokesperson CH Bizoy for extending financial support for the purpose.
Single bench justice, Honorable High Court Justice quotation exam do asoiba khara di laire aduba noina asoiba do phangagadi what a case lapaya gani hairanga for the relative pibiram the matumina china moi tabake point of view woman state of Manipuna adi matunda koina ancestry pe ka lothok sar matunda case to sar pani case to was you koina line na heta line to one dinat hetem lui ai tare koi the case ki knowledge ki legal idea le ko te matung matumina ko the legally knowledge develop to sar pani ko yam hai khang singna lakna te.
A flag hoisting ceremony of Huri Golmai, a BJP candidate from 53 Tamenglong constituency, was held on Saturday at Khumzi Part 2. BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sada Debe attended the event. Addressing the gathering, she expressed hope that the BJP will get absolute majority in the ensuing Manipur polls and form the next government in the state. She also denounced the frequent claim by political parties that the BJP-led coalition government in Manipur has been taking up development works that were imitated by the previous Congress regime. Sada said it It is an unfounded claim, she mentioned that the main objective of BJP is to make a peaceful Manipur and the party's duty is to work in tune with the public voice. She also talked about schemes like Fit India, Startup, Skill India, taken up by BJP for the youth of the country. She also assured that if elected in the polls, Huri Golmay will be included in the cabinet. Speaking at the event, Huri Golmay said if elected, he will do his best to bring changes in Tamenglong constituency.
Nana, aikoi hana state ki level da vice president oibiba aduga party ki yamna liraba hauji Tamenglong district ki in charge oina pubiriba adugumba leader singna amadi lairiba center da election commission of India da asigumba message aji yauhallaba matungda tang kuntaret Sunday da pangthokani haidana tauramba election adu tang kunipan Monday numita pangthokani haidana pibira kaibase masida.
Manipur continued to witness a downward trend in Delhi COVID infections. In the last 24 hours, the state registered 110 new cases, taking the total tally to 1,35,748. 3 fatalities were also reported, taking the death toll to 2,080. According to the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, the positivity rate was recorded at 6.9%. The State COVID-19 Command Control Room in a release also said the fresh infections were detected after testing 1,600 samples in the past 24 hours. It added that 83 persons were recuperated from the disease in the same hours. Students of Management Department of Manipur Technical University, MTU, Takyalpat organized a Corporate Leaders Conclave 2022 at the Community Hall of Moirang Hanuba Lekai, Takyalpat on Saturday. Manitco Director Peter Salam, Assistant Registrar or Finance Officer Kaisam Bizu and Planning Department Director N. Kulkarani were present in the program. N. Kulkarani said a partnership agreement has been reached between Manipur Technical University, MTU, and the Namanjuri University. For this year, she added MTU has selected 50 people for the startup after a total of 4,500 people applied for it, she said, adding that Rs 10 lakh has been released to build an incubation center at MTU.
Hanayamna benefit piraga mayamam pito bukri mai process backdal tayap hina atam changjara zu state sarkar da gidi 5,000 hen na masingama koina cabinet liability na piraga apeki sarkar da gi almost 50 crore ki mathak da commitment piraga university level da haidi angang oiringai dana school gi education foundation wa aduga chaura kan da entrepreneur
Uripok Khaidem Lekai Development Society, in collaboration with Manipur Medical Department, on Saturday conducted a COVID vaccination drive at Uripok Khaidem Lekai. BLO of Pollingwood 1020 Kundrakpam Bizoy Singh said the vaccination drive was held ahead of Manipur polls election, adding that similar drive has been carrying out in all assembly constituencies of poll-bound Manipur as per the guidelines of Election Commission of India.
Adar mane pakali jom. Ibu tu nak kapu jam ni. Medikin team galona na aku ni sudah polling station nak kapu tu angang police station lagi maupun bukan kunung jadap lagi. Urupok kadi lagai development right ki community hon sudah medikin team galona na hujan apa vaccination COVID-19 ki vaccination kapu jadi.
Miscreants hurled and exploded a hand grenade near the house of an NPP worker in Imphal East's Kabaisoi under Kurai Assembly constituency last night, but there were no casualty reports. The blast took place around 8:30 p.m. according to a report. A team of Imphal East Police District Deputy Commissioner and National People's Party NPP candidate Loitonjam Jayananda came to the site to take stock of the situation. No group has claimed responsibility. The motive behind the blast is yet to be ascertained. Two truck drivers kidnapped by suspected militants for a ransom were rescued by a joint team of Manipur Police Commandos and troops of Assam Rifles on Friday, police said. The two drivers of the trucks transporting FCI rice were reportedly kidnapped by some armed miscreants from the Kaipundai area of the Menglong district along the Imphal-Jiribam section of National Highway number 37 on Thursday around 8 a.m. A combined team of Special Police Commando Force of the Manipur Police and troops of 39 Assam Rifles launched the rescue operation immediately. The combined team rescued them from a deep gorge of the mountainous area of the new Kaifundai on Friday, around noon, without any harm to the drivers, police added. The rescued drivers have been identified as Kanguzam Brazamani, aged 60 years, of Yaripok in Imphal East, and Muhammad Inau Khan, aged 29 years, of Lakinagar of Assam's Kasar district. They were reportedly kidnapped by the suspected militants at gunpoint while they were heading towards Imphal with FCI rice from Jiribam. Police said that the combined team intercepted the two drivers being held hostage at a temporary hut in the deep gorge. The armed kidnappers, however, fled on seeing the approaching security forces, police also said. Meanwhile, Manipur Drivers Association MDA expressed its gratitude to the security forces involved in the operation for rescuing the kidnapped drivers unharmed. The association also sought gratitude to the police in Jiribam district and others who extended full cooperation in the rescue operation. The All Tribal Students Union Manipur Atsum has welcomed and expressed appreciation to what it called the right act of the Election Commission of India (ECI) for revising the date of poll of the election to the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly. It can be mentioned here that the ECI has rescheduled the polling date of the first phase, which falls on a Sunday, February 27, to another date. The positive response of the ECI to call of the people to respect the practice and sentiments of minority Christians in the state of Manipur is candidly valued, the Atsum said. Significantly, the Atsum also acknowledged the political parties, politicians, all Manipur Christian organization (AMCO), civil society organizations and individuals for asserting the rights of minority Christians in one voice and one accord with the principle of upholding secularism in the country. Now let's take a short break.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anaba singi hida kappa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi wabiraganu Medlin Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna pungkun mari chukna adom yumda latuna hida kappa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ke anaba sing experience lairaba doctor amadi nursing tuna mating pangzari akupa marol gidamak Medellin gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call toguna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store dagi Medellin app download toguna booking togi.
Welcome. After the break, you're watching Pona TV English News at 7. The Chakma Development Foundation of India, CDFI, has filed a complaint seeking intervention of the National Human Rights Commission, NHRC, against false prosecution of Chakma human rights activists. The Chakma organization alleged that activists Kantimoni Chakma, Santi Mohan Chakma, Sukra Chakma, Sunil Chakma, Sumar Jivan Chakma, and Himanta Chakma of Dharmapur village under Miao Circle in Changlang district of Arunachal Pradesh were falsely prosecuted by the Additional Deputy Commissioner ADC Sunny Singh via his order dated 10th February 2022 under Section 188 CRPC with respect to alleged violation of Section 144 CRPC. In its complaint to the NHRC, the CDFI stated that on 8 February 2022, Sunny Singh told Dion Times that he had admittedly not gone to erect the pillars. If the pillars were not erected, the question of removal does not arise. Instead of identifying the real accused, the ADC initiated proceedings against a new person, that is Santimoni Chakma, headman Dharmapur 2 village, and started acting as the complainant, judge and jury, a release from CDFI claimed. It added, without conducting any inquiry as to whether the alleged offense was committed after the imposition of Section 144 CRPC, the ADC issued the proceedings under Section 188 CRPC, which amounts to putting the cart before the horse and prohibited under law. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said that the NPP-led MDA government launched the innovative Inclusive Farmers Welfare Program Focus that will benefit over 4.5 lakh farmers in the state. He said that the program was conceptualized by the state government taking into consideration the economic hardship that the farming community had to face due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He said that through this program, the farmers are grouped together as farmers collective producers groups, and financial assistance of Rs 5,000 each to each member in the group is provided. He said that the funds can be used as seed money for upscaling farming activities. An estimated Rs 200 crore has been earmarked for this Inclusive Farmers program. In the last 3 months, the Chief Minister has visited several districts and blocks in the state. In the focus program at Chokpot on Friday, the Chief Minister distributed checks amounting to Rs 1.2 crore to 170 producer groups to upscale their farming and entrepreneurial activities. The Chief Minister also attended the SHG Mela at the same venue and extended financial assistance worth Rs 1.001 crore to 29 village organizations and SHGs. He stated that the MDA government is happy to support the women-led SHG movement that is empowering enterprising women at the grassroots level. He further said that the government has introduced various funding options to encourage entrepreneurial activities wherein interest-free loans are being provided to the people. A 5-day-long first district level Open League Soccer Futsal Championship 2022 organized by Nonne District Soccer Futsal Association LDSFA on the motto "Femme is the thirst of youth" concluded on Saturday at Long Mai Part 1 Playground. During the closing ceremony, Managing Director of KMC and former President of RNCM, Kenan Kamay, and Village Authority Chairman Kasaigai Gangmay were the chief guest and guest of honor respectively. Cultural dance and prize distribution were the main highlights of the closing event. Alpha Omega beat LDSFA B 6-3 in the final match. The tournament's top scorer was Ronan Po Palmay, while the best player title was given to Lang Guang Ray of Alpha Omega team. On the other hand, Tuang Janglung Rongmei was given the title of best goalkeeper. The winner got Rs 40,000 along with trophy, while the runner-up team received Rs 20,000 with trophy. Before we wrap up, let's take a look at the top news headlines again. Supreme Court's judgment on MPSC exam 2016 held. Manipur BJP confident of forming next government. And Manipur sees downward trend in Delhi COVID cases. Thank you for watching Pony TV. Keep watching Pony TV for more updates.